You're wondering what Patch is doing out there? Yeah, he heard his name. He's trying to eat a corn cob. I don't know. Okay. Hey everybody. I'm driving home. Got some exciting news today, but I'm not going to share what that is until later. Got a surprise coming for you. We turn the radio down. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll be in Friday's video, and I'm going to take the minute here to apologize for not getting a video out last night. I made one, but the quality wasn't very good. I don't know. Me and the good camera just don't get along too well. But, you know, I'll keep trying though. But again, sorry I didn't get one out last night. I just, you know, by the time I realized it, I just was like, nope, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. So I didn't particularly look forward to the idea of staying up until midnight or later, especially considering I got to get up at 4. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and tease y'all a little bit about what might be coming this weekend. So just stay tuned and find out. Alright, I'm home now. I'm gonna make sure I get this video done. I can see what I'm doing with this. Got my phone with the selfie stick. Got here and checked pigs' water. Probably end up watering them. So I'm feeling certain teenager didn't water when he fed like he should. We'll have to have a discussion about that. But, pigs are eating. Oh, anyway, you know, like I teased you a little bit earlier, got something coming this weekend. Well, we got some big plans for the weekend too, or big plans for us. You know, at least I don't think our plans have changed. I don't know, I haven't talked to Rhonda about that in a couple of days, but we'll go up to Springfield to the Ozark Empire Fair and watch the monster trucks. Kind of enjoy them. Finally got a little rain here today. Not very much, but a little bit. Oh man, excuse me. My sinuses are giving me fits. Yeah, they're not draining properly and they get hung up in my throat. I get the hacking and coughing carrying on. So anyway, out here, oh well, I guess he did. That water trough's completely full. So now I gotta walk back over and turn the water off. Yeah, they're eating good there. They're getting big. The boss hog is really getting big. That's her up here on the end right there. Of course you can tell that. Got a little thunder out to the east of us here. So I'll go turn this water off and I'll go check on Temmie's knot. See how she's doing. Talked to my buddy that's, you know, he's had a lot to do with a lot of dogs, I'll just say that. I mean, a lot. But anyway, so talked to him yesterday. Over the course of the day, we did text messages. You know, for me, a lot of times when I'm at work, that's the best way to communicate. 'Cause I'm not supposed to have my phone in my room where I work at, because they're afraid it might cause something to blow up. You know. But that's how it is. But anyway, I talked to him, and he seems to think that the most likely cause for that knot is either a bite from a copperhead, which, you know, we got them around here. Maybe a brown scorpion, he said. I don't know. Or possibly a spider bite, which all of those things are possible. I've not seen scorpions here, but that don't mean anything. All right, I'm gonna shut this off a minute while I check this out. All right, just check Miss Temmie out. She seems to be doing okay. That knot seems to be getting hard. I don't know. She's acting all right though. She's jumping around, and I assume she's eating and everything. He just fed him, well, maybe 10 minutes ago tops. There's no food left in her dish, so it always seems to me like if they're eating good, then they're doing okay. But anyway, I was saying last night on the video I didn't make that she's getting to be the most expensive dog I've ever owned, I think. Never paid a lot of money for a dog, but I didn't pay money for her outright. It's just paying for all these vet bills. Man, never had a dog that had so many problems. I don't know if I've talked about it before in the video. My days run together sometimes. But anyway, we didn't pay anything to get her. I got her for another guy. Couldn't have her. But anyway, so I asked Ethan if he wanted her. Yeah, sure. So okay then, you know, got all the paperwork done on her, and got her up to date on shots, worm preventative, and, you know, heartworm preventative, all that stuff. You know, if you've got dogs, you know that stuff don't come cheap. But anyway, you know, I want to have the healthiest dogs I can, so we spend the money. But then last winter, she started losing a bunch of weight. Her and another dog I had at the time just started losing weight. We couldn't figure it out. Well, the one dog he just died. And so we took her and my buddy's dog out there. She was just starting to lose weight, to the vet. The vet ran all the normal tests and everything, and was like, well, I don't know what it is. Okay, he said, getting rained on. Anyway, so I was listening to the Houndsman XP podcast, which if you're into any kind of hunting dog, check that out. It's anything to do with any type of hunting dog, actually. I mean, a lot of their early stuff was coonhounds and bear dogs and all that kind of thing, but now they've got into other types of hunting with dogs. So check them out. I don't know them guys. I've heard of Steve Fielder, but he's kind of stepped back off of there. I think it was getting to be too big. He just wanted to enjoy his retirement. But anyway, enough about them. They were talking to a veterinarian from Alaska that sled dog raced. So And he was talking about, you know, you need to feed your hunting dogs that get hunted, get worked, you need to feed them a high protein diet, especially when they're being worked. Now, we wasn't working her because she's way too skinny. And so uh, I'm getting the story messed up a little bit. And I was listening to, so I switched feed at that time and started feeding them more high protein dog food. It wasn't what he recommended, but at the time it was what I could find, so I figured any improvement would be good. So, and I talked to the vet again, but anyway, I listened to the Houndsman XP podcast again, and they were talking about blastomycosis. And they got to telling about the symptoms, and that's just it seemed to me like exactly what we was dealing with. So I asked my vet about it, and he was like, "Well, you know," he said, "that's a pretty expensive test." He said, "I can't afford to buy the equipment to give the test, so you know we're gonna have to send it off." I think he said to the University of Missouri or something. I don't know, some university somewhere. They were the only ones that had the equipment that he knew of to do the test. So he said, but he said, we can do the treatment. The treatment's pretty inexpensive and it won't hurt anything if that's not what it is. So we did the treatment on both of the dogs, Temmie and Lady. Lady's the other one. Anyway, and Lady just, you know, before the end of the treatment, she was back up. She'd back up to her normal weight and everything. But Temmie just would not put weight on. So a week or so after the treatment was over, I talked to the vet again. You know, I said, "Hey, she's still not putting weight on." I said, "Well, we can do another round of treatment." So we did another round of treatment, and that didn't do any good. It didn't seem to do any good. So then the COVID hit, and we couldn't get into the vet, and we couldn't do this and that. And, you know, she's acted normal. I mean, she's up and active, and I think she's got some anxiety issues or something. But anyway, so about a month ago, I was kind of upset, not happy with Walmart. I haven't been happy with Walmart for a long time. But anyway, we're not going to go into that. And I was trying to find alternative places to get the stuff I need. So I'm over at MFA Feed, and I asked them, they got a high protein dog food, and they said, yeah. I said, we got black gold dog food, and he said, I think it was like 21 or 22% protein, which is what that vet recommended. Well, it was $32. And, you know, I'm not the most observant guy. I buy what I need, and I don't pay much attention to what it costs a lot of time if I need it. So I bought this dog food, or I didn't buy that there. I said, well, okay, we'll hold off on that. So, thinking I had stepped up to a higher protein dog food from Dog Chow, from Purina. Well, I ended up, I was paying $30 for that. So I was like, well, okay, I might as well, you know, I got to come to the feed store every week and buy hog feed. And I got to buy chicken feed about once a month. So, you know, I'm here at least 4 times a month. So I might as well just buy it here. That, you know, means I don't have to run to Walmart, which I'm trying to get out of doing anyway. So the next time I needed dog food, I went and bought that black gold high protein. And we started feeding it. And within a week, Temmie started putting on weight, and she's just about where she needs to be right now. Just cut that knot. And, you know, I don't know. Like I said, this dog has been something else. But anyway, we're going to see where that goes. We may end up taking her to a vet. My buddy said to give her a few days and watch it. Said that it might start draining on its own. So we'll see. And that's where we're at with that. So anyway, that's about all that's going on around here. You know, like I said, we We get up, go to work. Well, I get up and go to work. Rhonda's working from home still, which that's good. It's good and it's bad, but that's beside the point. It's good for us because we don't have to. We're not putting those miles on her car. She don't have to. I don't have to worry about her driving that long distance. She drives 34 miles to work, and I drive about 30. We're about halfway in between our two jobs, so now I don't have to worry about her driving all those miles. We don't put the miles on the car. It saves us gas money. So, that's a good thing. And for a while, she still really likes working from home. Just, there's some things that just don't quite work out from home. So, anyway, she wouldn't want me getting too far into all that. But, so, I get up and go to work. I leave here about 4:30 in the morning, and, I get home about, if I come straight home, I get here about 5:30. So, I get home and, I'll water the pigs and the dogs sometimes, depending. If I get here before Ethan got chores done, I'll try to help him out a little bit. But I don't feel sorry for him because he gets paid for doing that. He's got other chores he doesn't get paid for, but those chores he gets paid for. All the feeding of the animals, because, I started having him do it, I owned all the dogs. Well, now I don't own a dog. But anyway, so, he gets paid for feeding his own dog. And I'm buying the feed. Huh. I think I might be getting scammed here. Anyway, so, like I said, a lot of times it just feels like I go to work, come home, do chores, go to bed, clean up, go to bed, and get up the next day and do it all over again. But like I said, there's got the news today that something I'm waiting on. I'll be able to get it Friday. So, and y'all may have guessed what it is by now. There's a kind of a hint in this video. But anyway, if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate subscribers. If you got something you want to hear me talk about, or you want to tell me to quit talking so much, whatever, just, leave me a comment. I like getting comments. Sometimes they make my day. And so, anyway, like I said, I appreciate the subscribers I got already. They're pretty loyal. I really appreciate that. I look at my analytics, and says that most of my views come from my subscribers. So good job, guys. I appreciate it. I just need more of you. Okay, so I guess I'll wind this down. Yep. So, let's look out for each other. Let's try to help each other out when we can. And let's pray. Let's pray for each other. Let's pray for our country. We all need it. So, I'll catch you later.